I book DJs, I don't book producers. You may be a good producer, but you can suck as a DJ. So what's the point of me booking you to a show where you can't really perform? You're not gonna get there and produce music. You come in there to DJ. That's the difference.
I can really shake 'em down.
I've brought DJs, strictly DJs, to South Africa. I've brought Jasmine, he's not a producer, he's a DJ. I've brought Dilliman, he's not a producer, he's a DJ. That in itself, I'm trying to show people that it's not about producing, it's about DJing. When I find a producer, it is very, very important to research their live performances, not mixtapes, because mixtapes can also be doctored. What I do is I look for videos of them performing live. That in itself tells me how the person DJs. Or if they recorded a mixtape performing live as well, I listen to those. I don't take a mixtape recorded at home. You can do 10 tapes and take one which is good. So I prefer mostly to check out, okay, I love this producer, then I'll go look at how they DJ. Then I can then book the DJ. It gives you soul and life to listen to something new. It touches you. When you listen to it constantly, that soul part of it, that touching part of the track, leaves you slowly the more you listen to it. So it's important to find new tracks, but not latest, new to your ears. It's important. A lot of people are obsessed with finding latest tracks and playing them, forgetting that just because it's latest does not mean that it's good. Just because it's latest does not mean that it will go with your set. Also, you cannot always play what you love in a set. You sometimes have to put in a track which is just a normal track because you want to play something which you want to do the whole transition to a track you love. The transition, you need to use other tracks for that as well. So those tracks are also tracks which you may have heard before or older tracks. You use those in a set. A good DJ does not play latest music. A good DJ plays good music. That's it. I would say if we were to profile people, there's always a certain group of people who are similar. In what they listen to influences them in a certain way. Like jazz artists, they'll be influenced in a way of chilling and only drinking mature drinks, and you've got your commercial house music and commercial music people who all of them want to dance and party and everything. You've also got the deep house people where the music is more their thing. It's you're more in touch with house and understanding it when you listening to deep house. So it's almost like profiling people. Obviously, we will be similar. The similarities come from what you listen to, who you are, the background, how you grew up, stuff like that. Most people are like that because they're tired of trying to get out there with the music. Rather keep it to where they are and just leave it at that. I find that a lot of people don't want to give what I love a chance because they have never really listened to it. When you talk about deep house in certain parts of South Africa, they shut it down without even listening. They've been given the wrong impression as to what deep house is. The sound perceived by our greats in South Africa as deep house is not really deep house. When I go play at a place, I don't care what people think. I play deep house and I don't care what somebody will think I am or how they will take the sound. It's up to them to accept it or not. If you don't accept it, you're more than welcome to wait for my or go out until I'm finished and come back or whatever. the case may be. I want to play what I've prepared to play. I don't get to a club, and when people are not enjoying, I've got a big pouch to search for something which will make them more at ease and enjoy. They're gonna listen to what I've prepared, and that's it until I'm finished. Every track from one to the last track has been well planned out, and I'm gonna play them exactly how I planned them out. I think Pretorians will want to kill me every time because, especially on social networks, I say Pretoria is the capital of commercial house music. There's no way Pretoria can be the capital of deep house. There's no way. It's that is out. There's no deep house in Pretoria. There are deep house DJs, yes, who hail from Pretoria, but there are no clubs which play deep house, which have floors that are basically based on deep house. There is none. You can't tell me of any. I will dispute any words coming from any person who will say that there's deep house in Pretoria. Joburg, on the other hand, does have deep house, but it's also minimal. The true genre of deep house is not played as such in SA. Mostly what's played is deep techno, dub techno, very hard house, which is perceived as deep house because of the hardness of the music. Good house music as well, because people have forgotten that there's just generally good house music. They've forgotten that good house music is now deep house. So it's also that whole confusion. What I'll say is that if I was to compare Pretoria and Joburg, that's why I'm in Joburg. I would be in Pretoria if there was deep house in Pretoria, but there's a reason why I'm in Joburg. I hope that answers it. The first challenge is working with club owners in South Africa. They don't book unknown artists, especially in deep house. Second one is also working with other promoters. They don't book deep house artists, especially unknown. So what I've decided is to just book them for my own events and to book them into events I'm associated with. Book them with people I work with, and that's it. I've long forgotten about approaching clubs to book my artists. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't approach clubs anymore to book my artists because I've realized it's a futile effort. They really don't. That's the challenge, getting gigs for them. So I'd rather have them play at 2 or 3 of my gigs and go back. It's fine. Forgetting about the whole company thing, just my life. The company out of it, just my life. My life is based on music, especially now that I'm even a DJ. It's just based on music. I love music. I wake up, I listen to music. I go to sleep listening to music. That has influenced me big time because now the people I want to be associated with have to also understand at least a part of what I do, a part of the music that I love. It has siphoned out a lot of people in my life because they like something which I don't like. So now going into my life, I prefer to even be alone than be with people who don't understand my music. My life is my music. That's it. If there's no passion in it, just leave it. Especially in music. Music is something that is based in with it's connected with your soul. The soul connection, there's passion. If there's no passion, soul is gone. Meaning what you do, it's just for money. So you've actually robbed your soul of life. So if you're gonna go into music, be passionate about it. A lot of us people who look for artists to book look at passion first. If there's no passion, I'm not gonna book you. I'm not gonna book a DJ that comes to a gig 10 minutes before his set, plays, stays for 10 minutes and leaves. There's no way I'm gonna book a DJ like that. So have passion in what you do and you will succeed. The rest will come after. What are you? Would you guys? I can chill with you.
Yeah, the whole day, man.
The whole day. So I can tell my driver to come to Truth. I'll go with you guys. Okay, cool. I'll tell him to go straight to Truth.
Awesomeness. So what do you feel like doing? You can do whatever.
Anything.
The man doesn't drink.
Anything. I don't drink.
Yeah.
But I'm crazy. That's one thing you should know.